Paris Journal, Hugo speaking.
Hey boss, it's me.
Gale? I thought you left for the holidays.
I can't stop thinking about it, boss. The letter? I can't get it out of my head. Something about this one just feels different.
Different? What are you talking about? Is this about the hotel story again?
I just think it could be worth checking out is all. I keep thinking...
Didn't I tell you to not waste time with this kind of crap? These people are lonely, Gale. They have nothing better to do. They just want some form of recognition.
Even this Ben guy?
He doesn't exist. Believe me, this is all hogwash. I've seen it before.
I'm just saying, this one feels different. It just doesn't make sense. Lying about something like this, and the letter itself, something about it really stuck with me.
What are you really asking me here?
I think I'm asking you to trust me. Listen, I'll even bring my own camera.
Do you have a title?
I'll figure it out. Benjamin's Sin. The Inquirer's Journal, dated January 9th, 1979, by Gale Smith. My arrival seems to be expected. A single room key with a note attached. Someone here has been waiting for me. The hotel's glory days might be long past, but the walls are strangely comforting. I might have hoped Benjamin would meet me here, but no such luck. Turns out the door to the mystery was right here with me all along. Benjamin wanted me to see something.
Perhaps the largest single group of drug abusers or misusers are housewives and truck drivers.
This guy worked a normal job, had a normal life. And when that life grew gray and boring, this is where he would come, to be completely alone. Turns out he wasn't.
But the other thing that becomes very clear is that most people are involved.
The kitchen staff, going about their day, fulfilling their mundane tasks. Little did they know that someone was keeping an eye on them, waiting for a misstep. I remember hearing breathing, she said, but I wasn't in a state of mind to think anything of it. And she thought her husband was the only one who knew of her violent outbursts. Strange place to make a lair, dusty and cramped. I wonder if he watched me from his bed when I arrived. He hid in the shadows of his room to drink and sleep his days away. The stench of liquor carries through the vent and becomes an opening for the world to know his terrible secret.
drug
Like
problem.
putting on a mask,
Later programs
Benjamin
will look
slipped
at the
into the
role of
very
drugs in
walls
other
of the
cultures
hotel.
and the
It's like
pharmacology
no
of
one ever
specific
saw him
drugs.
again.
We will
But
see
he
how
was
children
always
are
there.
exposed to drugs at an early age. We will observe a series of dialogues between teachers, children, and consultants. Two communities' responses to the issues will be presented. Finally, we will see children and adults working together to better understand each other and consider alternatives to drug experimentation. Let us begin now with a key statement by Dr. Joel Fort, former drug consultant to the World Health Organization, former director of the Council on Alcoholism for Alameda County, and presently lecturer in the School of Social Welfare at the University of California at Berkeley.
First of all, we live in a drug-ridden or drug-saturated society. People have conformed to the pressures, the massive advertising and promotion and distribution of certain drugs, the mind-altering drugs. People don't have parties without drugs. The cocktail party, of course, being the most common group drug experience in American society. And they have accepted, in essence, I think as a summary answer to the question, the adult world and an increasing number of young people as well have accepted and are living the industrial slogan of better living through chemistry.
A study by the Stanford Research Institute indicates that the average middle-class home consumes about 30 medications. Half of these are prescribed on the advice of medical doctors. Most of the rest are self-prescribed, bought on the advice of friends, or through advertising. Pharmaceutical products are big business, about $8 billion worth in 1967. It is an industry that grows on vigorous research and new product development. 7 out of 10 prescriptions written today are for drugs that were unknown 15 years ago. Advertising is essential to the drug manufacturer. One major stream of advertising is to the 265,000 MDs who write prescriptions. Here is the accumulation of 1 week's mail to a psychiatrist, a gynecologist, and a pediatrician. MDs receive an average of 8,000 pieces of advertising, samples, and brochures a year. For the rest of us, advertising teaches, directs, and channels our uncertainties about illness, medication, and mood-changing drugs.
Benjamin made a whole world inside these walls, and he made sure nobody knew, even though they were all part of it. They had no idea the purpose he found in lying in wait, looking in on all their sad little lives. And what did I feel? I saw the openings, and gladly I looked. This is a story about remorse. This is a story about obsession. Benjamin couldn't live with the weight of his sin. He had seen too much and had nobody to tell it to. I saw what he saw, and it still wasn't enough to shift the blame. But the worst part of it all? I think I understand.
Hello?
Hey, boss. I have the title.